explain why you like them in terms of their personalities or their plus point, plus traits, their positive traits. Okay, silakan. You may raise your hand and then okay. Nah, kita okay, the first one would like to invite Elvira.
Ya, ma'am. Rachel V-nya, aku gimana bahasa Inggrisnya, ma'am?
Okay, you can say, okay, saya contohin dulu. So I like Rachel V-nya. You explain first who is Rachel V-nya. Rachel V-nya is entrepreneur, is a businesswoman, is a mother of, misalnya gitu-gitu. And then what I like about her is that, kayak gitu. Ya, you explain first siapa orang yang kamu jelasin ini, kemudian what you like about her or him. Ya, silakan Elvira.
Ya, ma'am. Rachel V-nya is Indonesia influencer, mother of 2 children. But one thing that I like her, she like to work hard, is productive and humble.
She likes to work hard. What again? She likes to work hard.
Is productive,
and humble. Humble. Oke, kemudian jelasin salah satu. Misalnya kamu mau jelasin bagian yang work hard-nya. Kenapa kamu bilang dia work hard? Jelasin atau kasih contoh gitu. Atau humble, jelasin atau kasih contoh.
Work hard because she has quite a lot of business.
She has quite a lot of business. And then bagian mana yang memperlihatkan kalau work hard ini, kalau dia punya a lot of business? Mungkin kamu bisa jelaskan lebih lanjut nih. Jadi kelihatan dia tuh a lot of businessnya tuh karena dia work hard.
Ya.
Bukan karena mamanya kaya.
Gimana?
Jelasin kan penjelasannya she is hardworking because she has a lot of business. Itu kan belum nyatu tuh. Nah, jadi kenapa kamu bilang karena dia punya a lot of business, kenapa kamu bilang kalau dia work hard?
Karena banyak gitu bisnisnya, ada bisnis makanan, terus ramuan jamu buat kurus. Terus sama punya clothing line buat khusus anak muda milenial.
Oke, nah mungkin informasi yang tadi kita diskusikan bareng Agung tadi sebelumnya bisa kamu tambahin. She previously she comes from broken family juga. She comes from broken family misalnya, and her mother is not that wealthy, but step by step she built her business. Now she has a lot of business. Baru kelihatan hardworkingnya, ya. Nah, kayak gitu ya teman-teman. Jadi kamu jelasin ini orangnya siapa, kemudian deskripsikan juga orangnya siapa dulu, kemudian yang kamu suka dari dia adalah ini, kemudian kasih salah satu contoh dari personality itu, ya. Oke, good. Thank you very much, Elvira. Next, we have Maitri.
Okay, thank you, Mia. So, I will introduce you to one of the inspirational figures who I am always proud of and deserve as example in various aspects, but the main things are education, leadership, and mental health. He is an idol and leader in the famous South Korean singing group, Kim Namjoon. He can be very good and responsible, and he was recruited to be trained at the agency. He can, the way he leads the other members can bring their group to the international. And he always said it is not an easy thing to be leader wherever he is. He always makes the principle that is okay to make mistakes, but because with mistakes we will grow and develop even better. So Namjoon often reminds the people around him to always like what you have done and love what you do and take responsibility for it. After these statements, the fans try to understand more about themselves, and there are various reactions. The most famous is love yourself, and love myself. And he still prioritize his education. One proof that he still prioritize his education. At the time, he published the result of his plaque, like TOEFL, uh, which reached a score of 900 dari 990. Ya,
Okay, right. Nah, ini yang tadi kamu compose sendiri atau itu dari net?
aku ini Miss, aku buat kata-katanya terus
Bikin
aku
sendiri.
terjemahin. Ya,
Okay, good. Namjoon, you said
iya.
what boy, what group? He is-
Bangtan BTS Miss.
Oh, okay. So he is the leader of BTS.
Iya.
Okay, I see. The point that you really like from him is that his leadership or what?
Yeah, leadership and education.
Okay, right, good. Thank you very much, Maitri, for sharing about Namjoon, BTS Namjoon. Okay. Uh, well, now we have Amanda.
Yes, Miss. I like Leonardo Edwin. He is an Indonesian YouTuber who studied at the University of Washington in America. What I like about Leo is that he is smart, about he is good playing at guitar. He is also an inspiration to me through daily content that he shares on his YouTube, impressing people with simple things. For example, um, when he climbs a mountain, he always reminds us to always take care of the environment. Besides that, what I like is when he talks to other people politely. Leo is also active in humanitarian activities by opening donation to facilitate a boarding school in Flores. The way he talks in front of many people, the way he socializes with friends, the way he respects his parents, and also the achievements he gets makes me amazed by Leo.
Okay. What's the name again?
Leonardo Edwin.
Okay, right. Okay, good. Thank you very much, Amanda. We have next Aisyah.
I will describe about a K-pop idol and also music producer Christopher Bang or Bang Chan, a leader from Stray Kids and a leader from Sriracha. First, he is a nice guy and warm person. He takes care of the member of his group who are younger than him and like an older brother. And his fun service was he will give you a hug every Sunday on his live and talk something motivated or warm word that will make you cry if you had a bad day and he bring a good positive vibe to other people too. Next is he is a wise person. He know how to reply to the words of those who hate him and with a good way from his music or his action. And last, he is really hard worker. He really liked music since his childhood, and when he have a chance to debut as a K-pop star, he really trained for 7 years, and he get what he wants now. He produced and arranged all Stray Kids songs for 3 years and has made 100 more songs in his 24 years old.
24 years old.
Yes,
How many songs?
100 more.
Okay, good. Well, Aisyah, this is you compose yourself too?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you, Aisha. Now we go on Rizky next.
Thanks for the turn, Miss. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm going to introduce you to one of the legends that you probably already know. So let me remind you of one of the GOAT or apa sih namanya? Greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Yes,
Oh,
Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr., who later changed his name to Muhammad Ali, was an American boxer who is not only regarded as one of the best boxers in history, but also rated as among the greatest athletes of the 20th century. The success, the fame, and the wealth did not come for free because of the hard work, dedication, and persistence that he made. But what I like the most is when he was drafted by the U.S. military, United States of America, in 1966, but he refused. Even though he knew he would get a lot of benefits, he would not even be sent to the battlefield and just become a poster man or poster model. But he still refused uh, and said, why I would go there. No, I'm not going 10,000 miles from home to help murder and burn another poor nation simply to continue the domination of white slave master of the darker people the world over. So the Muhammad Ali is refuse the tawaran
over.
draft from U.S. military, and this led to his arrest and conviction. But in 1984, because of the thousand of pounds he took on his head, he developed a rare disease called Parkinson. Uh, Parkinson is a neural disorder in which body stand tremoring, and lose its ability to balance the body properly. So like this. Gradually, the disease grew over the years, and unfortunately, on June 3rd, 2016, because of the respiratory issue, the legends died at the age of 74 years old. I can miss.
Okay, thank you very much, Rizky. Do you like him? I don't know that you like boxing.
I like how he talk his poetis.
What?
And
Okay.
I like ceritanya lah, cerita hidupnya.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Rizky. Well, next we have Zaki Adnan.
Okay, we see.
Who start?
Let me introduce my
Idol.
my idol, Khabib Abdul Manapovich Nurmuhammadov, aka Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov, born in Russia, specifically at Dagestan, at 20 September 1988. 7 days ago, his birthday. He is an international mixed martial arts practitioner. He is known as a legend in mixed martial arts world. Why I admire to him, because he have a unbreakable record, 29 winning without a single defeat. 29 winning streak.
Mm.
Uh, and behind the smoothness of his career, he never forgets uh, about his affairs to God, to the people around him. He respects to her mother, her lagi, his mother, his father, and his friends, and also uh, his partner at the gym.
Mm.
Even the staff of the gym is a humble person.
Mm.
Uh, and the second, why I admire to him, because he is a devout Muslim. He implement uh, how Muslim attitude to the world. He show the world how the Muslim attitude, like uh, his devout Muslim, and sayangnya unfortunately his father that uh, that 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 his figure panutannya gitu dari
Role
kecil,
model.
ya, his role model, his superhero is passed away a month ago, maybe 4 months ago,
Mm.
because COVID-19 complication.
Okay.
And he is now is retired fighter, and now he have a like UFC, miss,
It's
like
like you
promotor,
have apa?
like fighting championship promoter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now he have something like UFC.
Mm.
The name is Eagle Fighting Championship, and he's a lot of he have a lot of gym at Russian, at American. He have a lot of money,
It's a
and
lot of money.
he me, itu apa ya, me- membisniskan duitnya di dunia, balik lagi ke dunia
Martial art.
martial arts.
Okay, good, good. So he is now American,
No, he is still Russian,
still Russian.
but he have many business at Russian, at American.
Oh,
He
I
have,
see.
he
I
have
see.
a lot of sponsorship.
Okay, how do you know him? Because you are in martial art too.
Yeah, I combat sport. I'm a combat sport enthusiast, miss.
Ah, I
Mixed martial.
see. Okay, good. Thank you very much, Zaki, for explanation. And I really like that you try to explain it in your own words. Good. Thank you very much, Zaki. Now
Yeah,
we
you're
have
welcome.
Kafi. Yes.
Miss, thank you. I want to tell you are my idols. Okay, my idols, Prophet Muhammad. Previously, I want to tell you a little about why I idolize him. Because when I think of who your idol is, it cannot be denied. My heart says Prophet Muhammad. If I idolize others, I feel guilty because I deserve to be used as an idol is Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Indeed, Kafi has others idol like Insinyur Soekarno. The only person who deserves to be told is who your idol is Prophet Muhammad. And the reason I idolize Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala and the most noble of creatures. He has very perfect qualities, one of which I admit from the speed when he felt his great experience when he started. The nature of interconnectedness, concerns with other people than himself. That's what I admire. I really love him very much, even so. I admit from myself there are still many things that need to be improved. The thing that I admire again is his simplicity. One day, when he was offered a mountain of gold by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, he refused to choose life as it is. Jadi Nabi Muhammad itu menolak untuk dijadikan gunung emas gitu. And the interesting words from him were, "This world is deception that is not real." Dunia ini hanya tipu-tipu, bukan hal yang nyata. Maybe no. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Kahfi. Actually, yes, everybody should adore Prophet Muhammad SAW. Yeah. Okay, next we have Irgi.
Yes, ma'am. I want to describe one of the famous figure in Indonesia. The name is Mr. Habibie, and we know he is the third president of Indonesia and the father of Indonesian aerospace. I will say that I like him because he is very genius person. Well, he is from a simple and poor family, but he saved the money to study in Germany and work hard to achieving the goal. There are so many personality traits that we can emulate for him, such as being diligent in learning, being responsible, loving the country, and not being arrogant. And then he is also a figure who is loyal to his wife. The name is Mrs. Ainun. Therefore, many people were inspired by his story. So several films were made that we know. The title is Habibie and Ainun. Then I have the kalimat yang saya ingat yaitu learn to give thanks for the good things and the bad thing in your life.
Learn to what?
Learn to give thanks for the good things and the bad things in your life.
Life. Okay, good. Thank you very much, Irgi, for
Boleh nanya?
apa?
Nanya yang peduli lindungi teh ya.
Nah, terus?
Kan aku udah ngisi peduli lindungi.
Ibu udah ngisi peduli lindungi.
Nah, terus udah keluar
sertifikatnya.
Kan yang di itu kan nggak keluar lagi. Di mana? Di SMS kita. Waktu itu kan dia kirim ke SMS. Udah nggak bisa lagi di ini. Kan? Nah, di peduli lindungi keluar yang kayak gini. Ini nanti yang di-upload ke pusat. Ke dosen. Kayak gini
vaksin pertama, vaksin kedua, kedua harus di scan meren. Bentar, coba.
Gimana scan-nya?
Apa?
Scan-nya gimana?
Nggak bisa pula ini di scan. Maksudnya nggak ini gitu, nggak ke sertifikatnya gitu. Di Peduli Lindungi, Ibu udah download Peduli Lindungi?
Udah ngisi.
Ini loh, di sini loh.
Ini kan.
Nanti di sini di Peduli Lindungi itu ada yang ini loh Bu, mana dia nih? Akun, riwayat dan tiket sertifikat vaksin.
Mana coba minta? Ini kan? Terus?
Bentar, itu lagi loading. Terus di sini nih.
Akun.
Terus ada sertifikat vaksin. Iya itu nama.
Terus?
Nama Ibu klik di situ, terus keluar.
Nih.
Kah itu?
Oh.
Itu yang di-download?
Oh, ini yang kita download? Cuma cara downloadnya.
Ini nih, gini aja nih. Tab lama. Terus ini ada.
Untuk sertifikat.
Okay. Nah, itu nanti Ibu PDF-in, soalnya yang di-upload ke pusat tuh PDF.
Oke.
Gitu.
Berarti aku udah masuk di sini ya?
Udah ada.
Thank you.
Ya. Ya, tadi sampai mana ya? Irgi ya, terakhir. Okay. Good. Thank you very much, Irgi. Next we have Ali.
The famous person that I adore is Terelie.
Oh.
Darwish, or better known by his pen name Terelie, is one of Indonesian prolific writer. He is a book writer who often become a bestseller and his title among top 10 books in Indonesia. The thing that I like about him is he is unyielding, hardworking, and humble. Although his writing were rejected, he did not stop writing and instead produced more books. He also proved that to be a successful person there is no need to spoil your personal life and reap the sensation. In the book Pulang, Terelie wrote, sejatinya dalam hidup ini kita tidak pernah berusaha mengalahkan orang lain, dan itu sama sekali tidak perlu. Kita cukup mengalahkan diri sendiri, egoisme, ketidakpedulian, ambisi, rasa takut, pertanyaan, keraguan. Sekali kau bisa menang dalam pertempuran itu, maka pertempuran lainnya akan mudah saja. Cukup.
So that's the quote that you like?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Ya, Terelie, kalau karya-karyanya Terelie itu banyak dengan quote yang bisa diambil. Yeah. You read all his work, all his books?
Not. I only read 3 of his book. Pulang, Negeri Para Berdebah, dan Negeri di Ujung Tanduk.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Ali. And next we have Anwar.
Okay, ma'am. I want to describe my idol, Joshua Kimmich.
Who's?
Joshua Kimmich is a Joshua Kimmich.
Okay.
Joshua Kimmich is a German professional footballer who play as a right back from Bayern Munchen Football Club and as well as the German national team. I like about her is that the way they give pass, his passing ability is brilliant. Sometimes he always play as a defensive midfielder. His ability to manage the course of the match is very good. Know when to defend or attack. He was the best player of the German national team in 2016. At Bayern Munchen, he and his team won 6 trophies in one season, which is difficult for any club. Though there are many right back who are more popular than him, but in my opinion, he is the best right back in the world. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, so you like football? You are football enthusiast, Anwar?
Yes, Miss.
Can you play it?
Yes.
I see. Okay, good. Thank you very much, Anwar. Next we have Andika. Andika?
Miss, my idol is the same with Irgi Habibi.
No problem. You can explain it in your own word.
Maybe I will just explain my reason why I admire Habibi. why I admire Habibie or why I notice about Habibie because he is Indonesian top engineer and he is who built airplane construct. He is who built the country aircraft industry from scratch, and he built the plane. Now it's called Gatot Kaca.
It's called Gatot Kaca. Why?
Study in German.
Okay. Good. Dan? Sudah, Nika?
For personality traits-nya udah sama
Okay,
Irgi.
good. Thank you very much, Andika. Well, next we have Sania.
You're welcome.
Maybe some of you here know Jack Ma, right? He's the CEO of Alibaba.
Sorry,
He's one of the-
Sania, can you please speak a little bit more clearly and louder?
Okay. Maybe here some of you know Jack Ma, right? He's the CEO of Alibaba and he's one of the richest people in the world. But something that I like about him is he's an intelligent person. Also, he is creative and he's unyielding. Even with his circumstances coming from a simple family, he was rejected by Harvard University 10 times, denied work 30 times, but he never gave up. He ever said in Uneven, the key to be success is just two things: learn from mistakes and never give up. And that's why I like about him.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Sania, for sharing about Alibaba, Jack Ma. Okay. Next, we have Andika udah ya. Naufal Aditya.
Okay. So, I would like to share the famous figure that I find really interesting, and that famous figure would be Jacksepticeye. And if you guys haven't heard of him, he is a YouTuber. He is a content creator. He is famous for his Irish dialect, his gaming commentary, his reaction, and his energy. And the reason why I like about him is that aside from his Irish dialect and his gaming commentary and the stuff, is that his personality. I mean, he is a very nice guy. Once in one of his videos, he stated that he always tries to stay positive. He tries to share his positivity to the others, and he's just trying to be nice to everybody, and that's good. And then he's also very kind and generous. He donated some of his earnings to fundraisers and charities. And then he is also open-minded, means that he open to differences, and he also accept the way people are, and no discrimination. That's good. And then the last thing that I find that I admire from him is that he seems like a very loyal friend. I mean, this is the trait that I think is lacking from most of my extroverted friends. He seems like a loyal friend, and once he already knows you, once he already gets to know you, he will be always on your side, and he just doesn't left his friends behind. And I think, yeah, that's it. That be Jacksepticeye.
What is the name again? Jack what?
Jacksepticeye.
From Irish?
Yes, he is
Okay.
Irish.
He's Irish. Okay, good. Thank you very much, Noval. And I want to say that you have a good English. It is your English got influenced by him, that you
Yes, sometimes
always
when I sometimes when I watch his videos, I try to
imitate.
Imitate the way how he talks and
Wow.
just learn from him a lot about
Oh,
social
good.
and yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Noval, for sharing. And then next we have Halima.
I have an inspiring public figure, namely Cinta Laura.
Okay.
She is one of the most public figure. She is smart, starting for education. She managed to get 2 degrees while study at the University of Columbia with the title cum laude. And then her hard work in the field of his career and the trait that inspired me the most is she have a social soul that he very high because she built a school for children in need, and in 2015 Cinta Laura
2015.
15 Cinta Laura was chosen by Indonesia again built as a brand ambassador with the purpose to help raise aware about the dangers of HIV and AIDS disease to the people of Indonesia and other young people in Indonesia in Asia. Not only that, he also care about the dangers of drugs and give concert to the anti-self-harm movement to mentally ill people that has been still carried out by the people of Indonesia.
Okay, thank you, Halima. Okay, next we have Ahmad.
Okay, Miss. Thank you. My idol is Bob Sadino. He is an entrepreneur, but one thing that I like about him, he is an entrepreneur who dares to take risks. He once said he is a risk hunter. He once worked in a company and he dared to take the decision to leave his company because he wanted to have his own business. And before becoming a successful entrepreneur, he worked as a taxi driver and builder. He said if he didn't take the risks, then maybe he wouldn't become a successful entrepreneur. According to him, if we want to be a successful entrepreneur, never be afraid to take risks, because if we dare to take risks, then we will get something new and we will be able to achieve success. Cukup sekian.
Good. Thank you very much, Ahmad. Now we have Padlil.
Okay, Miss. I want to describe my idol, Raffi Ahmad. Raffi Ahmad is an Indonesian artist, influencer, host, and businessman. But one thing that I like about him is that he is really kind, passionate, and hardworking. He is very successful and rich. Even now, he is also in the world of football with the name of his club, namely Trans Cilegon FC. In an interview on a vlog of a YouTuber, he once said that he sleeps only 2 hours in a day, and the rest he used for work and work. So Raffi Ahmad is a hard work person.
Hardworking person.
Yes.
And money-oriented person also. Okay. Thank you, Padlil. And next we have Sheila.
Okay, mine is Nicholas Saputra. He is an Indonesian actor
who is starring at well-known movie Ada Apa Dengan Cinta Asrangga. What I like from him is his nice personality. Also, he is both well-educated and well-mannered. Someone said that he is very friendly when in high school, and there are so much stories about how kind he is, but one of them is when he helped Soimah's family by land his apartment.
Okay, good. Thank you, Sheila. Agung?
Okay, man. I will tell you about my idol B.J. Habibie, but because he has so many achievements, I will only mention his intelligence in the world of aviation. B.J. Habibie is firstborn of Parepare 25 June. In his childhood, Habibie has shown intelligence and high interest for science of technology, especially earth physics. For 6 months, he studied Bandung Institute of Technology and continues to study in Germany. After graduate, B.J. Habibie worked in Germany. For his achievement, he became a vice president and director of technology at MBB. He's only Asian who managed option the number 2 position in German company.
That? Okay, good. Thank you very much, Agung. Imas?
Yes, ma'am. My idol is Sana Sarasvati. Is Indonesian singer and songwriter. Sana is a graduate of the Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts, Singapore, and the Royal College of Music, United Kingdom. Isana, who composed all the songs.
Tadi saya mikirnya Risa Sarasvati loh.
Isana.
Sok.
Has also been opera singer in Singapore. What I like about her is her voice full of energy and his serious singing.
Her seriosa singing.
Yes.
Is there any personality that you like from her? Maybe because of his funny. Because she is funny.
Funny.
Okay, thank you, Imas. We have Putra. Putra? Mana tadi Putra? Putra, are you there? No? Okay. Widyawati?
Miss.
Oh, ada.
Ya, tadi
Ya.
My favorite idol maybe Sam with my friend B.J. Habibie. Why I like B.J. Habibie? Because he Indonesian engineer and I want to engineer too. But there are others idol. It's not famous, but very meaningful for me. It's my parents. Why my parents? Because they're hard worker, religious, loyal, and leadership. Why I like why I like my parents? Because all people be destined for to be a leader, and they can be a leader for their family.
Both of them? Mom and dad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. Thank you very much, Putra. Okay. We have next Widyawati.
I want to describe my idol. My idol is Fiersa Besari because he is multi-talented. He is a book writer, a musician, the founder of a book lover community, and also an adventurer. I like him because he is brave, smart, wise, and also hardworking. I like Fiersa Besari when he has adventures like climbing mountains. He is currently undergoing a project to explore the mountains in 33 provinces in Indonesia. And because of watching his video about mountain climbing, I also became fond of mountain climbing. And I hope one day I can be like him, climbing to various mountains in Indonesia without fear of anything.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Widyawati. Gian.
Yes, Miss. It, uh, the idol I wanna tell you all is Mehmed II, or we better known as Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih. Is a seventh Ottoman ruler who ruled in 1444 and until 1446 and 1451 until 1481. Is famous for defeating Constantinople on May 29, 1453, when he was still young, namely 25 years. Al-Fatih made various achievements during his reign, but his greatest achievement was the conquest of Constantinople, which ended the history of the Eastern Roman Empire, earning him the nickname the Conqueror. The reason I made him my idol is because of his character, especially his leadership and charisma. The proof of his leadership was that at a young age, Muhammad Al-Fatih successfully conquered Constantinople, at the same time becoming a sign that the Middle Age had ended. Al-Fatih has set up 1,500 troops to surround the western and the sea. Before the attack on the Constantinople, he became a priest with a compound that spanned 4 kilometers with 80,000 jemaah. He's the best leader, I think, because it said in Hadis Riwayat Ahmad bin Hanfa al-Musnad, it said, kota Konstantinopel akan jatuh ke tangan Islam. Pemimpin yang menaklukkannya adalah sebaik-baik pemimpin, dan pasukan yang berada di bawah komandonya adalah sebaik-baik pasukan. From him, I learned leadership and wisdom, that behavior that should be exemplified, especially by the youth of today. That's some reason I idolize him. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Gian. Idola kamu jauh ya?
Ya, Miss.
Enggak, tadi lebih jauh lagi yang Nabi Muhammad, tapi Nabi Muhammad ya semua orang tahu. Cuman kalau Muhammad Al-Fatih nggak semua orang tahu. Nggak semua orang nyari ceritanya. Gitu. Good. Thank you, Gian. We have Latifah.
My idol is Prilly Latukonsina.
Okay.
She is an actress, presenter, entrepreneur, model, activist, writer, producer, and singer. I like her because she is beautiful, for sure, and she very multi-talent, hardworking, diligent, and I really like her public speaking. Even though she is currently pursuing a career, she prioritizes her education. Udah, Miss.
Dah. Okay, thank you, Latifah. Amira, don't tell me that you are going to describe King Nasar.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
As you know, his name is Nazar Fahad Ahmad Sungkar, better known as Nazar Sungkar or King Nazar or Opa Nazar, is an Indonesian dangdut singer,
who has been singing dangdut since 2017. He is very talented to sing dangdut. Very gorgeous, funny, humble, kiowo, bright, talkative, and calm, and calm than other dangdut singer. But there's one thing about his character that I like. He can change bullying to become an opportunity to be more successful than before. In other words, he is not baperan.
Okay.
And I will close it with a quote from a dangdut song.
Okay.
Like a
Buat
blackout.
apa kamu mau nyanyi? Mau nyanyi?
Boleh.
Boleh. Boleh.
Udah aku malu. Oke. Dari salah satu lagu Nazar. Seperti mati lampu ya sayang, seperti mati lampu. Seperti mati lampu. Cintaku padamu, bagai malam tak berlalu. Oke. Bahasa Inggrisnya, like a blackout, my love without you dear is like a night that doesn't pass. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Amira. Okay, right. Next, we have Shafwa.
Yes, Miss. Famous people who I adore is Jerome Pauline. He's a YouTuber and influencer. He usually creates content with his friends, like apa namanya, mukbang, like traveling or give educate for someone. And I love his personality, like he's smart, funny, and easygoing. He's smart because he got a scholarship at Waseda University, one of the universities in Japan. It's funny because he always make his friends laugh a lot, and he easygoing because he has a lot of friends. He has also a culinary business. The name is Anti, which is he is a businessman, and he is also a religious person.
Religious person. Okay. Good. Thank you, Shafwa. Deoni. Deoni.
Yes, ma'am. I would
Okay.
like to describe my idola is Raffi Ahmad.
Idol. Okay.
Raffi Ahmad is an Indonesian artist, presenter, and singer. The reason I admire him is because he is hardworking, never stops learning, and smart. When he finds something new, Raffi will immediately learn it. Like when he first became a presenter, he was confused when the question ran out and the duration was still there. Finally, Raffi learned from television people for how to overcome this. And Raffi Ahmad is ranked the second rich artist in Indonesia. Thank you.
Second richest artist in Indonesia. Okay, good. Teddy.
My idol is N'Golo Kante.
Yeah, lagi.
He is a
who?
is N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante. He is a professional footballer who come from France. He is a hard worker to become a footballer. Even as a child, he was a scavenger and construction worker. Everyone liked him because he always smiled in any condition. He is a humble and religious person. He has almost tasted all the titles while playing in his club and country.
Okay, dah. Thank you, Teddy. Next we have Yuni.
Yeah, I want to introduce my idol. My idol is Callum Hood. He is a bassist from a band called 5 Seconds of Summer. Honestly, I'm a fan to him because his songs. But besides that, besides an artist, a songwriter, he also active on mental health forum since the pandemic on 2020. In Instagram, he contributed as people who sharing about mental health. The contents help everyone out there who have that struggle in mental health. That can motivate them to survive with it and never give up on their problems. Yeah. As an artist, he has million followers, of course, in Instagram. That means he can influence people to being aware of mental health, especially, and he also contribute in Black Lives Matter campaign that viral months ago. And yeah, I love him because that he cares others, especially about mental health and racism.
Okay, thank you, Yuni. We have Nisha now.
Hello, Miss. My favorite person is Marcella. Marcella. Marcella is author the famous book. So everyone know her. The famous book is the title is Nanti Kita Cerita Tentang Hari Ini.
Oh.
Atau yang bisa disebut NKCTHI. So Marcella is a good personality and she's so kind to her followers and apology to everyone. And she is a smart and a creative person too. And she can the positive things about her is she can pour her sadness and anxiety become a book. And we're now NKCTHI is just not a book, but in this book had any illustration. So the Marcella too is the design art student from Bina Nusantara University. So we can comfort read her book. And the prestasi apa ya, Miss? Achievement, yeah. Achievement from this book is NKCTHI was win at the Indonesia International Book Fair. So Marcelo win as the best author from 2019, and NKCTHI had a little park at Bintaro. So everyone who's like NKCTHI, we can had a photo shoot at there, maybe like that. And this book too, we can relate to our life, and we can not worry because anyone in this world have the same problem. So yeah, that's a message from her book. And this is the book of quotes. So my favorite quote in this book is, jadilah manfaat untuk sekitar, kalau belum mampu jangan jadi beban.
Okay.
Maybe for that, for me. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Naisha. Is Naisha the last one? Gak ada lagi?
Syara, Miss Syara.
Oh, ada Syara. Okay, ya, silakan Syara.
Okay, for me, it's Selena Gomez. I
Okay.
guess everyone knows her. I think she's amazing. Her inspiring personality. Like the first time I know about it, when I see her in my Instagram explore, like she talked about her personal life in her concert, and it's amazing. I think like she talked about her mom giving birth of her when she was 16 and work for 4 jobs, and she's really proud of it, and that's really inspiring. Even her song, like who says you're not worth it, who says you're not beautiful, who says you're not perfect. It's just everything about her is just inspiring for me. That's
Okay, so you like Selena Gomez. Okay, good. Thank you very much, Shara. Well, everyone, so luckily we can finish it today pas jam 10.20, 10.21 sekarang. And for next week, we're still going to talk about people's personality, but now we're going to talk about your personality. Nah, I plan to just give you a job to do, not maybe we are not going to have a Jimit session next week, but you need to do a job. Nah, nanti karena waktu kita udah mepet, kalian mungkin punya kelas lain, saya juga punya kelas 1B setelah ini. Untuk tugasnya akan saya kasih tahu nanti, maybe lewat grup saja. Saya akan jelaskan nanti lewat grup what you are going to do for next week. So next week we are not going to have Jimit session, okay? Well, for now, for today, I think that's all. It's enough. Thank you very much for your coming, and thank you very much for your participation this morning. See you next week, I guess. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Bye, Miss.
Thank
you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss.
You.